Today we're going to be playing Festival Lead with the new Seaking card that came out in Prismatic Evolutions. The new Seaking also has the Festival Lead ability, which is what we use in this deck to utilize our Thwackey. It allows us to attack twice, and if it knocks out our opponent's Pokemon, we get to attack again on a new Pokemon. This is a crucial ability in making the Seaking actually pretty viable in this deck. Normally, whenever you're attacking with your Dipplin, you do up to 200 damage, and you just barely miss out on that knockout. With the Seaking, you can clean up that knockout and you can get damage onto the new Pokemon in the active spot. Also, you get to draw 2 cards while you're doing it because Rapid Draw does 60 damage and allows you to draw 2 cards each time you attack. So if you have Festival Grounds in play, you get to draw 4 cards with this attack, potentially cleaning up a knockout and putting damage on the next KO target. It's a pretty broken card, honestly. Really does help this deck function a little bit better. You still lose to the typical Regidrago and Dragapult decks. Those kind of gatekeep these single prize decks, unfortunately. You can't really run Rabska because it doesn't really change the matchup too much and it clogs up your deck. But against basically everything else, we had a pretty good matchup. We went 6-4 with the deck today. Our losses were to Regidrago, Snorlax Stall, and Dragapult. Those 3 decks just completely body this deck. Even with the 2 Kierans and the Switch, you just don't have enough switching options to get around Snorlax Stall. Our main attacker is the Dipplin with its Do the Wave. It can do up to 200 damage if you have the Festival Grounds in play. Thwackey is kind of our main engine. It allows us to search for a card from our deck, allowing us to get the perfect card for the turn. We can grab Counter Catcher to get the optimal target to knock out, grab Arezu to evolve Pokemon. Basically whatever we need, Max Belt, Defiance Band, a supporter, disruption, gusting effect, whatever we need, Thwackey can get it for us. Unfortunately, it does have 2 retreat costs, so we do have to play a couple of switch cards, but we do play Kieran instead of just a couple of regular item switch cards because Kieran can also increase our damage. If we don't need the switching option, we could just use the extra 30 damage that Kieran provides, making Do the Wave do 230 damage, which is a key number to knock out basic EX Pokemon, which is kind of what this deck struggled with. Seaking helps with that. Kieran helps with that. Very straightforward deck list. We do play the 2-2 line of the Goldeen Seaking. We play Manaphy just so we don't lose to Radiant Greninja decks. It doesn't really help a whole lot in most matchups, but if you don't want to lose to Radiant Greninja off the bat, just, you have Manaphy for Iono for disruption, for Arezu. Budew kind of bodies this deck. If you play Ultra Ball instead of Arezu, Arezu allows you to search for 3 evolution Pokemon, kind of gets your whole board set up with just 1 supporter card. Very, very powerful. We play the 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin. As you can see, all of our main cards have less than 70 HP, so we can get our Applins, we can get our Goldeens, we can get our Grookeys, we can get our Manaphy if we need it with Buddy-Buddy Poffin. No reason to play Nest Ball. We got the 4 Bug Catching set. All of our attackers use 1 Grass Energy to attack. Dipplin and Seaking can both use the Grass Energy, which we can find with Bug Catching set. Very, very strong card. Also allows us to find Thwackey, Grookey, Dipplins. Basically, all of our cards were basically a grass deck. So we just, Bug Catching set, for obvious reasons, really, really strong. Super Rod for recovery. We want to get back our Thwackeys if our opponent targets him down. We may need an extra Dipplin, may need our Grass Energy recycled. 1 Night Stretcher for the same reason. 1 Counter Catcher. Playing the games, if I had a second Counter Catcher, I would have won 2 extra matches and finished 8-2 instead of 6-4. So maybe an extra Counter Catcher would be good, but I just don't know what we would cut for it. Defiance Band and Max Belt to increase damage with Dipplin and Seaking. Max Belt allows you to do up to 300 on an EX Pokemon with Dipplin. Defiance Band allows you to do up to 260. All of those numbers matter because it allows Seaking to clean them up. 4 Festival Grounds, you have to run 4 of these. It makes the whole deck work. 5 Grass Energy, you could go up to 6 or 7, but I felt like with Super Rod and Night Stretcher, didn't really need it. Not super meta viable because it just loses to Dragapult and Regidrago, 2 of the strongest decks in the format. But against everything else, it's a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and hop into some matches, show you how it works. This is actually a pretty good start. We'll go ahead and see what our opponent's playing before we bench anything else. We do get at least 1 turn. Looks like we're playing against Ceruledge, which is honestly a pretty easy matchup if they don't have the Greninja. If they do have the Greninja, we'll put down the Manaphy, but we're going to wait to see. If it's the Palkia, Greninja, Ceruledge, we'll definitely grab Manaphy. There's the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That is a perfect mulligan card to get. They did start a Charcadet. I know it's a fire deck against basically a grass deck, but honestly, we're going to be fine. All right, we're actually going to play the Bug Catching sets before the Buddy-Buddy Poffins to see if we can get some Grookeys before we grab them. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we did get 1 Grookey, which is what we were trying to do, so we didn't have to waste our Buddy-Buddy Poffin on those if we didn't need to. We'll go ahead and grab... We don't even need a Goldeen, do we? right, we'll go ahead and grab another Applin. We're going to leave that bench space open because I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that our opponent is playing the Palkia Radiant Greninja version. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. We're not going to play our Festival Grounds because this deck normally does play Pokestop. We don't want to lose our Festival Grounds right off the bat. We do have a guaranteed basically whatever card we want off of Boom Boom Grove and Thwackey. Goldeen was probably our better attacker here, to be honest, because we would have been able to draw 4 cards and still take a knockout. If we get a Grass Energy, we might actually... Ooh, they got a knockout. Yeah. It was definitely our better attacker. We are going to get the Donk here, but we should have started Goldeen. Grass is weak to fire. We should have realized that. All right, we'll go ahead and play the Festival Grounds. Evolve to the Seaking. Evolve to the Thwackey. We'll go ahead and just grab the energy, and we'll take the knockout. It's kind of crazy that they didn't get another card, but Seaking, taking the one-hit KO, donking our opponent. We'll take the win, though. We'll take the win. I did not expect to start 3-1 with Festival Lead, not going to lie. All right, go ahead and we'll hit heads here. Going first helps so much with this deck. It's kind of crazy. The 4 bug catching sets have also been clutch. I'm really glad that we went up to 4 of those. All right, we're going to start Goldeen. This is kind of scary. We need to get some help off of this bug catching set, to be honest. Let's see what we're playing against. Slowpoke. All right, we got another meme deck. We have a shot. Okay. I think we grabbed the energy. We're going to put Festival Grounds in play. If our opponent bumps the stadium, that's fine because we have another one in play, but I'm kind of worried that they're going to hit us with Iono, and then we're not going to see the stadium. Having 2 in hand makes it a little awkward, but also kind of guarantees that we have one in play. They could bump it and play Iono, but that seems pretty unlikely. All right, we have EVs. That's fine. Rigid Band, not so fine. Damage reduction for us against us is not great. There's the Slowbro. Is that the draw Slowbro? As often as you elect on your turn, you may move 1 damage counter from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. Battle of the meme decks. Battle of the meme decks. And we top deck another one. That's crazy. But we could take a knockout and get more damage onto another Pokemon as well. That's the question. Do we want to take the knockout? I think we saved the Kieran. Let's just take the 1 knockout. We're going to get 4 cards here. Boss is great. Perfect. Draw 4. We get to keep the Kieran. I think we're going to need it. I think all of the evolutions have pretty low HP. Like, they have like 260 HP, right? We play 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, 4 bug catching set for a reason. We really like to be able to find our basic Pokemon. We're just kind of whiffing it right now. Our opponent getting 5 cards there. Not too great for us. But we should have a pretty strong Dipplin attack coming up here. With Kieran and Max Belt, we can do 360 damage. Kieran and Max Belt allows us to do 360 damage. If they have a spread attack that knocks out both Pokemon, then GG's. I honestly can't remember what Leafeon does. 270. Okay, just heals. That's fine. Okay, we're fine. We are taking a massive knockout this upcoming turn, though. All right, let's go ahead and get... Let's get two Grookey in play. Guess we're grabbing 2 Dipplin. We don't have a choice there. I think we just take the knockout with Dipplin, right? No reason not to. Actually, so 20, 40, 60, 90, 140. We would take the knockout. I think we just save it, though. It's not a super big deal for us to get it. Let's actually take out the barrel. Get 2. And then we'll attack again. This draw 4 is crazy, man. And we take out their draw engine. We're sitting pretty here. This deck's working a lot better than I thought it would. All right, now we're back on even prizes. And there's a good chance that we can take 2 knockouts here. We could get a full bench. And we can use our Max Belt. And if our opponent gets, ahead in prizes, we can use Defiance Belt. I think they're in trouble. I never thought I would run somebody over with Festival Lead. This is crazy. There's Boss. Take out the Dipplin, which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with just getting damage down with Seaking. All right, we'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and we'll get back a couple more Applins. I do like the Goldeen and Seaking line here. It's been pretty good. So we're gonna grab another one of those. We'll go ahead and we'll grab another Applin. I was thinking about grabbing another Grookey, but I feel like 2 Thwackey is gonna be fine here. So it's Arven. We're gonna grab back a Night Stretcher, and we're gonna grab Defiance Band just because we want to grab a card. We're gonna use Boom Boom Groove to actually grab another Thwackey. Don't think we need anything else. Our opponent has such a small hand that there's no reason to disrupt them. All right, for next turn, I think we want Iono or Arezu. I'm gonna grab the Iono just to have it in hand. We have basically whatever we want for the next couple of turns, and we're gonna be drawing more cards here with Seaking. All right, there's Arezu, perfect. So we got Iono and Arezu. What do you guys think about Relicanth? If we had Relicanth on the bench here, we could have done an attack to discard energy off of them. We could have discarded 2 energy. I don't know. That actually sounds pretty good. Ooh, Hero's Cape. Hero's Cape is not good for us. What do you guys think about Relicanth? I never even considered that till just now. Relicanth and use the Whirlpool attack, discard 2 energy. Imagine if we discarded both of their grass energy. They'd be in trouble. Hero's Cape. That's crazy. All right. Canceling Clone's fine. They're just thinning out their hand here. Can we do 250 damage next turn? With Kieran, full bench, we do 260, right? That's absurd. Man, Kieran is so strong in this deck since you can attack twice. You're basically getting plus 60 damage. That's absurd. Absolutely absurd. All right, Flareon. 280. Attach to basic energy. Not super familiar with the evolution decks. Honestly, they're just not meta viable, so I haven't really paid that much attention to them. All right, let's take out a Hero Cape Leafeon EX. Absurd, man. Absolutely absurd that this is even possible. All right, we'll evolve the Seaking. We're going to evolve to another Dipplin. Grab the Grookey. Play the Kieran. So we're doing 130 damage, and we need 250 damage to take a knockout here. But since we're attacking twice, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's grab another Kieran for next turn. I never thought I would play Kieran so much. But essential 60 HP additional is just, that's disgusting, man. All right, we'll grab Boss. We have basically one of every card in our deck in our hand right now. All right, we'll do the wave for 130. And we'll attack again for 130. It's a nifty little mechanic there, since technically it's the same turn. 260 damage from our Dipplin. There's our Manaphy, our extra Applin. We can just boss up the Eevee here for the win. This is a dominating performance by this little Dipplin deck. That's a cool Iono. All right, we are being put down to 2 cards. As long as they don't get rid of our stadium, we're completely fine. We can see 3 of any card we want with our Thwackeys here. Let's see. We still have 2 energy in deck, so we need Arven. We need Arven and an energy to win here, right? We grab Max Belt. We're doing 300 damage to the Flareon here. Ooh, they didn't even knock us out. That's perfect. They didn't do anything. Yeah, they just conceded. We had the max belt for 300 damage play for that turn. That's crazy. Absolutely rolled that deck. It's crazy to say. Crazy to say with Festival lead. Maybe it's more than a meme deck. It's not. It's a meme deck. All right. We're going to keep playing. I haven't had this much fun with a deck in a while, man. I really do enjoy single prize decks. I really, really enjoy single prize decks. Right now, my favorite deck to play, I've been taking to most tournaments that I've been going to, League Cups, League Challenges, is actually Reggie's. Reggie's with Pikachu is a lot of fun to play right now. I was in the final round. I was 3-0-1 with I was 3 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie going into the last round. I needed a win to get first place, and I prized 2 Pikachu and two of my Hisuian heavy balls. I played 2 heavy balls, 2 Pikachu, and those were 4 of my 6 prizes. It was bad. I had to play old school Reggie's. It's still a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun to play. Catches a lot of people off guard, honestly. All right, got an Applin start, which isn't great. Our opponent is going first, so they could easily donk us right here. Gross. Badoo. Badoo is why we play Arezu, though. Without Arezu, we would be having a bad time. What are we playing? Fuecoco. Oh, this is the Badoo attacking deck. So they have Skeledirge that does additional like 30 damage to if you discard a fire energy. If you have a whole bunch of those on your bench, your Badoo can do like 200 damage. It's disgusting. It's like, I think it's 60 damage per, and they have 3, so it'd be 190 with item lock. All right, we don't really have a lot going on here. Do we even attach the energy? I think we do. I mean, we could have knocked out. Technically, we could knock out the Badoo here, but seems unlikely. All right, we don't need Manaphy. I feel like Goldeen's is super strong. I feel like if their only attacker is Badoo, then this is going to be basically free. All right, if we flip heads, we knock out their Badoo, and we are in the driver's seat. Of course not. That's okay. We do have a Arezu in hand, so we have basically whatever we want next turn. We do have Goldeen attack into Seaking. So if their only attacker is Badoo here, then this is going to be a pretty easy matchup. They should get a knockout here on our lone Applin, but then we just return KO with the Goldeen. Then they promote the Pidgeot to kind of absorb some of the damage. Let's see if they get a stadium. Oh, they're actually powering up their Pidgeot, which is also completely fine. That's why we play the Max Belt. Max Belt, 150 damage for each attack, 300, knocks out Pidgeot. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna grab, I don't think they're gonna grab a supporter. I think they're gonna grab a stadium bump. I think they're gonna grab a stadium bump here. They could grab like a researcher and Iono, but a stadium bump seems super likely as well. Rescue board. Okay, Iono makes sense. This might help us. Perfect. Can't complain. We have guaranteed, do we have guaranteed Goldeen attack? No, we do not. If we get an energy, then we do. We have guaranteed attack. Itchy Pollen. Oh, we can't play our bug catching set. So, but we do have a Arezu for basically everything, right? Yeah. All right, we'll grab Dipplin, 2 Thwackies. We do have another Festival Grounds in hand, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and bench another Goldeen. This is actually a really strong attacker because we need so much help because of item lock. All right, we're gonna let's grab another energy. And we're actually gonna go ahead and just grab a Seaking. I know it's kind of weird, but there's really not a whole lot else that we need to do here. We just need to start attacking. All right, do the wave. And then they have to promote something to absorb this damage here. So they're going to promote probably the Pidgeot. They could promote the Skeledirge. It doesn't really matter which one they promote here. Oh, they gave us the Badoo. They gave us the Badoo. Free prize cards. Oh, man. I wonder if they knew that was about to happen. All right. They have a knockout here with the Pidgeot, and they can also discard our stadium, which is kind of scary. Iono, Magma Basin's fine. This is what I was talking about here. Is this? Yeah. Did discard a basic fire energy, and your Pokemon do 60 more damage for that turn. It's nuts. Oh, they're getting the Badoos back. We have to be a little bit more careful now that they've shown us this. We have to be a little bit more careful with our... since they're attacking with the Pidgeot, we kind of just need to set up until we have a knockout on the Pidgeot and just... I mean, I guess I could take a knockout on the Badoo. But I think the damage on Pidgeot's also super important. Let's see what we end up drawing. It's going to make a big difference on what we do. We're going to promote the Seaking. Grass Energy is amazing. We're going to grab double Applin. Let's see. Can we get to... I think we just knock out... I honestly think we just knock out the Badoo on the bench. Like, looking at it, I don't see a reason to do anything else. We'll grab Festival Grounds for next turn. I don't want to play Festival Grounds because Pidgeot will just take a knockout on it. Take a knockout on us and get rid of our stadium. We don't want that. Let's go ahead and grab Dipplin. Yeah, I think we just take out the Badoo and draw 2 cards. Perfect. Perfect. I almost grabbed the Seaking, and we weren't punished because I didn't grab it, because we ended up just drawing into it. If they hit us with another Iono, we could be in trouble. Going down to 3 cards is not great, but we do have basically whatever we want with Thwackey. We already have the energy attached here, so we can boom, boom, groove for an energy or switch and for a Dipplin, and then we can... Jeez, another Iono. Yeah, we're still okay here because we have the festival lead, you know, Goldeen. And another Thwackey. Have we played our switch yet? We have not. So we could just grab Arven, get the switch and the max belt. Super curious if they're going to start attacking with Badoo here. Nope. Okay, they left the Pidgeot in the active, which is perfect. So if we promote Goldeen, we can get Arven for switch, and we can... we're still missing a card, aren't we? Let's do Bug Catching Set. Bug Catching Set. Whipped it. Okay. I think we just play the Iono then. We'll put down Grookey. We'll play Iono. We got Dipplin, which is awesome. Do we just grab another Dipplin? I don't think we need to do anything else. Yeah, let's just grab... We'll grab Festival Grounds. Have they played all their... Yeah, they played all 4 Ionos. So the odds of them having like Judge or more hand disruption is super unlikely. So this allows us... Counter Catcher, of course. They're just rolling us right now, aren't they? It's completely fine. What we'll do is we will promote the Applin. We will Night Stretcher for the Dipplin. We have any 2 cards we want. We have Festival Grounds. We have a knockout on the Pidgeot this turn. If they keep attacking with Pidgeot. If they attack with Badoo, then we're going to start attacking with Seaking. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where we take out the Pidgeot with Max Belt, right? I hope so. Okay, they left the Pidgeot in the active here. So we do have the attack that we want. Bug Catching Set. Nice. Now we have 3 cards we can get. All right, let's grab the Dipplin. We will grab Super Rod, play the Arven. Still trying to find the energy without having to do anything crazy here. So we're going to do Super Rod. Put back all the energy. Perfect. We're about to take out a Pidgeot EX with a Dipplin, man. This is crazy. All right, for next turn, we need another Grass Energy. Probably need another Festival Grounds. Let's see. I think we just go ahead and grab the energy. It's basically everything we need to win next turn. All right, do the wave, 150 damage, and then we get to attack again because of the Festival Lead ability, allowing us to knock out Pidgeot. 300 damage with the max belt from Little Dipplin. Do the wave, man, do the wave. All right, we got the Grass Energy off the prizes and a bug catching set. They shouldn't have any more hand disruption. They may not even have another attack here. This is kind of scary because it does 160 damage and it's really hard for us to knock out. But I'm pretty sure we have a boss's orders and we just take out the Badoo or the Pidgey for the final prize. This was a bit of a sweaty matchup, a little bit, right? There's energy retrieval. It's not super necessary. They just need to retreat to Skeledirge and start attacking. Yeah, getting 3 Skeledirge in play, discarding the fire energy, letting Badoo do 190 damage is disgusting. Yeah, there's Boss. I don't really know what they're going to take out with Boss. Could just be the only thing they found with Pokegear. Yeah, they're going to take a knockout here with Skeledirge. Just kind of hope I can't get a knockout is what they're going to do. Arven. Rare Candy Ultra Ball probably. No, Rare Candy. That's interesting. Night Stretcher. Unfair Stamp. That's okay. Completely okay. Yeah, with the Goldeen, we still have game. Because all we have to do is promote Goldeen, grab Seaking. Yeah, grab Seaking, grab Energy, grab Boss. Exact 3 cards we need. It's kind of disgusting once you get 3 Thwackies going here. Let's see if they discard the stadium or not. Doesn't matter too much. We're gonna get the exact 3 cards we need to win right here. Goldeen, Seaking have absolutely carried us through these first 5-6 matches we've played. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that much of an upgrade. I'm not going to lie. But so far, it's been kind of disgusting. All right. Grab the Seaking. Boss is in here, right? Yes. Seaking. Boss. Take out Badoo because nobody likes Badoo right now. Attach the energy. And we'll rapid draw. 60 damage, take knockout. I wonder if it's going to do the animation, make us do the extra attack. Nope, let's just take the prize card. That's crazy. That was fun. That was a fun match, honestly. 2 kind of weird niche decks going at it like that. But we came out on top. Let me know what you guys think of the new Festival Lead deck with Seaking. How absurd is it to do 120 damage and draw 4 cards in a single prize deck? Sets up damage perfectly, knocks out low HP Pokemon perfectly, allows you to go and do big damage with Do the Wave. You could do 360 damage with Do the Wave if you have a Max Belt and Kieran in play. Knocks out anything in the format. This deck can knock out... Hold up. We cannot knock out Double Bouffalant, Blood Moon or Saluna with a Brave Charm in the stadium that gives extra HP. We can't knock that out, but everything else is fair game with this deck. Honestly, just a lot of fun to play. Let me know what you guys think of the list down in the comments. Make sure you check out this video right over here, and I'll see you in the next one.